Protestantism is divided into liberal and conservative categories. First is liberal Protestants. So, liberal Protestants include denominations that some people could clarify as moderate. They emphasize that each person has the ability to choose for themselves what is true in terms of religion. They are also known as mainline Protestants. In place of the rigid church teaching and Bible interpretations, they place more weight on the authority of Christian experience and religion practice. They are more likely to encourage and take part in social actions. That is liberal Protestants. Second is conservative Protestants. Conservative Protestants typically hold the following beliefs, such as the inerrancy of the Bible, the distinction between the supernatural and the natural world, the necessity of redemption, and the corporeal report of Jesus at the second coming. Instead of focusing on the social ethics, they emphasize personal morality. The majority of people who fit this description are Southern Baptism. So let's proceed to the effects of Protestantism on education. The participation of Protestants is both public and private educational institutions dates back a long way. Protestants have different beliefs, which has led to a number of legal battles about what can and cannot be taught to or required of children in the public schools. Litigation has ensured from certain fundamentalist Christians' attempts to implement Creationism in the classroom because some of their kids have forced to salute the flag, Jehovah's Witnesses, and run into problems with schools. After their children have finished the 8th grade, some amazed have sought in court to have them removed from public schools. Other religious organizations are still fighting the Supreme Court's 1963 ruling prohibiting prayer in schools. So, next is evangelicals. Ang ibig sabihin nito is who fervently believe that one may overcome what they considered to be a sin with the help of God, and the religious community are opposed to homosexual and lesbian behavior. Evangelicals are also resisting what they see as frightening cultural shifts concerning topics like gender, sexuality, and the family. They are upset by shifting sexual norms, female ordination, birth control, divorce rates, the loss of traditional family values, and prohibition of prayer in schools and the teaching of evolution. So, evangelicals and educations, ang mga Kristiyano ay may pagkakaibang pananaw sa edukasyon. Ang ilan sa mas obserbabong mga evangelicals ay mas gusto na ipadala ang kanilang mga anak sa mga pribadong paaralang Kristiyano, habang ang iba ay mas gusto na mag-homeschool ang kanilang mga anak. Yan yung definasyon ng evangelicals and the education. So, next is political influence of Protestants on other religious groups. Ito ay humantong sa paglago ng mga individual na kalayaan at demokrasya ng iba't ibang tao. Ipinabangaral ng mga reformado ang pagkakapantay-pantay ng mga tao upang sundin ang kanilang budhi at makamit ang kaligtasan sa kanilang mga sariling paraan. Ang individual na kalayaang ito ay mula sa pananaw ng relihiyon ay nagkakaroon din ng mga epekto sa politika at humantong sa paglago ng demokrasya. Ito yung mga influence na kung saan ay na cope ng religion. So let's proceed to Catholicism. Catholicism is the traditions and beliefs of Catholic churches. It refers to their theology, liturgy, morals, and spiritual. Bagamat ang doktrina ng Katoliko ay may gawain sa pagsamba ng standardized, ang mga individual na parokya ay nag-iiba ng ilang lawak depende sa lahi at panlipunang uri ng kanilang mga nasasakupan. Depende sa kung saan ang nanunungkulan na obispo ay may konserbatibo o liberal progresibong pananaw, ang mga individual na mga Diyos or dioceses ay maaaring ding magkaiba. Taliwas sa sistema ng paniniwalang protestante na sumasaklaw sa pluralismo sa ng denominasyon, ang sistema ng paniniwalang Katolik ay isang denominasyong pinamamalahan ni Pope Francis na may pinakamataas na otoridad sa lahat ng Katoliko sa buong mundo. So let's proceed to diversity among Catholics. Ang mga protestante ay hindi lamang ang tanging grupo na kumikilos patungo sa konserbatismo. Ang mga konserbatibong protestante at politiko ay madalas na nagtutulungan sa mga posisyong sumusuporta sa mga karapatan sa pagpapalaglag at moralidad sa teksto. Nakuha pa na nga ng mga konserbatibong politiko ng Republikano ang suporta ng iilang Katolik na dating sumusuporta sa Democratic Party. Sa kabilang dulo ng spectrum, ang ilang mga Catholic ay nagbahagi ng kanilang pagtutol sa konserbatibong paninindigan na kinuha ng kanilang simbahan. Sa maliit na porsyento lamang ng mga kababaihan ang umahawak ng mga posisyon sa pamumuno at mga ilan ay bumalik sa pro-choice na dahilan. So let's proceed to Judaism. One of the earliest religious practice by humans is Judaism, which also serves as the historical source of Protestantism and Catholicism. Judaism has emerged as the dominant religion in this nation, primarily as a result of Jews from other nations uniting under the umbrella of Jewish American. So, Islam means to surrender the will of God or law of God. Islam is one of the major religions of the world, with over 1.6 billion adherents worldwide and 23% of the world's population. Islam is expected to be the fastest growing religion in the next 4 decades, nearly equaling the number of Christians by 2015. By that year, Christians will still be the largest group with 2.92 billion adherents, but Muslim will be behind with an estimated 2.76 billion adherents. Islamic beliefs. Those who practice Islam are Muslims. Islam is both a belief system and a way of life for individuals and entire societies. Islam is based on the holy writings of the Quran. Muslims believe that the Quran consists of the exact word that will released by God through the angel Gabriel to the Prophet Muhammad. The basic tenets of Islam is the faith, the prayer, the charity, the fasting, and the pilgrimage.